Okay, what's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be talking about why Google ads are a lot better for local businesses in comparison to Facebook ads. So, if you've ever looked into running online ads for your business, you've probably heard a lot about Facebook ads because they're really easy to run. You just need some good creative, whether that's images or video, whatever it is. But for most local businesses, Facebook ads are probably not going to be your best option. And instead, you're going to want to run Google ads instead. And this is something that's really important to get right because if you don't pick the right ad platform for your business, then there's practically no amount of targeting that you can do, no amount of good creative strategy that you can do that'll really fix the fact that you're just on the wrong platform for what you need. And you really need to focus instead on using what is called a high intent ad platform for your business if you're local, which is what Google Ads really focuses on. So the first concept here that's really important to understand is what is called intent versus interruption based marketing. So we'll talk about Facebook first. If you're on Facebook, you got to think about what people are doing when they're on their platform. So Facebook and Instagram will get included in this, but people are scrolling through their feed, they're watching funny videos, they're seeing just random pictures of people that they follow. They're not actually searching for a product or something that, or like they want to solve. Like they're not looking for a solution to a certain problem that they have. They're not actively seeking out a service or a product. They're really just on there to kind of scroll and time waste and be entertained. And that's a very big type of contrast in comparison to Google Ads. Because on Google, people are doing something really different there. If they're typing something into the search bar, they're looking to get a question answered. They're looking to fix a problem. They're looking to find a service, something like that. So the people that are using Google versus the people that are using Facebook and Instagram, they have two very different types of mindsets, especially as it relates to their willingness to buy something right there and then. So, in a lot of instances, if you focus on running Google ads and you're putting your business at the top of the search engine results page, people are searching for a answer to their problem, then you're actually focusing on only serving ads to people who are like pre-sold on your service or at least the solution that you're going to provide. And it's really just your website's job at that point to convince them as to why you're the right service provider. So as a result of that, Google Ads always has a much higher conversion rate in comparison to Facebook ads. So if you're a local business, maybe you're like a plumber or you're an electrician, you're a local shoe store, whatever it is, you really want to be focusing on only serving ads to the people who are searching for a shoe store in their city or your city or a plumber that's near them. Things like that, because if you instead put your ad budget and your ad dollars on Facebook, you're going to be serving ads to a lot of people who are not really looking for you. And you're building brand awareness with people, but it's not necessarily going to be an awareness that converts them into becoming a customer. So this is what you call differences in traffic quality. In other words, you're going to want one, for instance, like 100 really high intent users on your website that are going to be very likely to convert instead of like 1,000 people who are just kind of vaguely interested in you, but they're not really looking to purchase anything. And that's because if someone is searching for something like shoe store near me, they are really looking to buy a pair of shoes that weekend or that day. And that's what happens when somebody is actively trying to make a purchase instead of just doing any kind of random scrolling on social media. Now, Facebook and Instagram ads absolutely can and do work all the time. You just have to understand what kind of game you're playing because with paid social, you're more so building the brand awareness game and you're looking to generate demand for the product or service that you're selling, but you're not actually really capitalizing on existing demand that's already there. One more thing I wanted to mention too is Google Ads are harder in the sense that it's harder to do keyword research, it's harder to navigate the platform. Facebook ads is really easy in the sense that it's just a few steps to upload some creative and do some interest targeting. But Google Ads is a lot more technical, and I don't want you guys to be afraid of that. In fact, I really would encourage you to use that to your advantage because that also means that not a lot of other business owners are using paid Google search ads to have a competitive advantage in their city. One thing alongside of that too is from a creative advantage standpoint, you actually don't need to upload images, you don't need to upload videos. All you need to do is have some text ads with pretty good copywriting and a good keyword strategy that is going to allow you to bring new customers in. And that's another advantage that Google Ads has over Facebook ads because you don't need to worry about the creative aspect of it as much. Okay, so that's it, guys. Facebook ads can absolutely work, but if you're a local business owner and you have limited time, a limited budget, whatever it is, I would really encourage you to go down the route of paid Google ads. And if you have any questions or thoughts, leave them down in the comments below. I read every single one of them. And if you have any questions on how to do this, I can help you out and help you get started and help put you on a more direct path to generating revenue with online paid ads. So that's it, guys. I'll talk to you in the next one.